What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we're going to have a Joker tutorial. I'll have perks and all the different layouts at the end of the video, but for now we're going to talk about the Scout. For the Scout, there's really two ways you can do it, and the first one of those ways is going to be with the Undying. A big thing about the Scout is you want to make sure that you're using it to get places fast, not necessarily kill people, although you can use it to kill people, as you can see here. Even some of the better players in the game all die to Scout really well. But you mostly want to use it as a vehicle to getting you there. You don't necessarily want to use it as a sniper because it's a lot weaker than a lot of other guns, so you just want to make sure you can get there quickly. And Joker is really good and shoots really fast, so you just need to get there close to people. And that's really the only weakness Joker really has, is it's only really good up close and kind of medium range. But since it has a really good fire rate and it does an extra bit of damage for every third shot, it can do a ton of damage and get multi-kills really well if you can get close enough. And I use this in either recon or sniper spec. I like to do it in recon more than anything because, again, like I said, you don't really want to shoot with the Scout, you more want to shoot with the shotgun. But when I do this with another spec, which is machine gun spec, I like to use the Paracelsus. And it works really well in things like control points and King of the Hill to keep you alive for a really long time. And you can actually heal a ton with this. And it's very underrated, and something that most people don't even know you can do is go into machine gun spec and then Paracelsus, and you can get an absurd amount of armor. As you can see right here, it even goes above 3,000 armor. This can not only help you live long enough inside of a hill to be able to take it, but it can also make you live through things like Scorpion Crossbow. But another thing that this gun really works with is its fast shooting ability. You can get an absurd amount of multi-kills very fast, especially if people are already low, because of the simple fact that you just shoot a lot, and it shoots for very high damage. Every third shot does an extra bit of damage as well, and it can end up giving you just a crazy amount of kills and the opportunity to do a lot. And right here, we're just going to wait, and the fact that we're able to shoot so many times so quickly just makes it where this is one of the better shotguns in the game. And it doesn't really rely upon other weapons to be good, kind of like how a bear trap relies on a Kingslayer and a good knifing ability, and Orion is a really good backup weapon, but it's harder to use and isn't as easy as this. And one of the easiest things I found is Undying and Survivor. So one of the best things you can do is have Undying and Survivor, and then there's another one after this I'll show you with the Survivor as well. But the reason that I love Survivor and Joker together is the fact that it's pretty simple. The only hard part is learning how to control the Survivor's kick up. It can be countered by pulling down on your right thumb as you're aiming, and that way, while the gun's going up, you're also pulling it down, which kind of just counteracts it. But one thing to be clear about is when you run out of ammo, make sure you get somewhere in cover, and then you can come back out. You'll have people getting hit with the dot of the bleed damage, and you can come out knowing exactly where they are and just keep going. And this combo works really well together because of the fast shooting speed and bleed damage of the Survivor, and the fast shooting speed and huge damage of the Joker. But my by far favorite thing to do with the Joker is run with Scorpion, Crossbow, Joker, and Survivor, and this is actually why this video took a little bit longer to come out, because I just discovered this the day that I was recording this. I ended up getting multiple 4 at onces and 5 at onces, and I just needed to fit it in here so I could show you guys what my new favorite Joker spec is. And I end up rushing with Scout and Porcupine, and then I have this extra loadout to rush with that I use with Scorpion, and you don't have to end up using the crossbow, because honestly, using Survivor or Joker with Scorpion is so insanely good. It just ends up getting so many multi-kills, and it allows you to do so much. And one of the few specs that is Scorpion that I've actually been able to get a ton of unstoppables with, and this is all in one day, and I think I had like 5 unstoppables in that amount of time, and it was just something I've never done before, and I love it. I would highly suggest this. And what you want to do is get as many kills as you can with your survivor, and then if people try to challenge you and come up close to you, then you just switch Joker, kill them quickly, and immediately go to either survivor or the crossbow, and then get as many mid to long range kills as possible. And then when they get up close, then you switch to Joker, but only when Joker is in its maximum damage range, and this can allow you to just start getting an absurd amount of kills. And if people stay away from you, they die. If they come close to you, they die faster. It's actually maybe the best combo in the game right now. Obviously, Bear Trap with the way things are glitched is also a really good combo, but right here we are doing 3,800 damage, and those were the low damage things for Joker. We ended up dying because Undying's also glitched, but it still shows how much that combo can do. And another really good thing with the Joker are instant shot snipers. It is kind of like a might and glory situation for a backup, to where you're not necessarily using the Joker itself to get the kills. You're more so protecting yourself with the Joker and waiting for the people to come up close to you. And it being so good up close really does help with that. And things like the icebreaker can really do a lot, because it ends up making them take more damage when you light them up the icebreaker, making the Joker's absurd amount of damage just be even higher. And it doesn't just work with the Joker, it can work with things like Stormbringer and the Quicksilver as well, but I do tend to like the Icebreaker better, just because of the simple fact that when you light people up, it helps your team know where they are and do more damage with your Joker itself. But I also like it with things like the Stormbringer, where the only time you're going to need a shotgun backup is when things are really up close. But again, like I said, when you can light people up like right there with the Icebreaker, it really does end up helping do a lot more damage with the Joker, and you can just tend to do a lot more damage and get a lot more kills overall, and help your team out for the better. And it just allows you to get those multi-kills really quickly. And of course, one of my favorite weapons of all time is the Barracuda, and it's no surprise to anyone here probably that, hey, Joker also works with this gun. But this is a lot harder to do because Jokers only get up close, so in the medium to long range you kind of have to use the Cuda for that, and it can be really hard if you're not good at quickscoping people like that, and it's a skill that not everyone has, and that's okay. But if you are good at quickscoping with the Cuda, use it in the medium to long range, and then you can go in up close, kill people with Joker, and be able to kill people like that. Luckily, there's idiots with a Roach out there that will let you kill their entire team while they camp in the back, and just take advantage of idiots like this guy, and you'll do great. And last but not least, the perks. So instead of going over all these and then going and explaining all the different perks, I'm just going to show you the different types of loadouts, and I'll explain the best reason to use this type of loadout, and then I'll put the perks on the screen. But if you want to pause it and read them, that's okay, but I can't read them out, it's just too much stuff. So first up, we're going to do this one, which is my Scorpion Assault loadout. And this is mostly good for if you want to be aggressive and get good multi-kills by going around, killing people with the Survivor, bringing out the Joker whenever you can, hitting that Scorpion to kill lots of people. And next up is going to be your Undying Scout loadout. This is good for a lot of rushing that involves like closer spaces, something like a skyscrapers or other TDM maps that have up close. Rush in there, get your Undying, and then use the fast fire rate to be able to kill lots of people. And that is mainly what this loadout's good for. This one is another good rush loadout, but instead of it being like a go in there and like hit Undying for some kills, this one is a Paracelsus loadout that is mainly used to capture hills and stay alive while you're going for an objective, making it where you're very hard to kill, keeping your team able to get the hills, and everything's mostly just maximized to keep yourself alive so you can cap it while your teammates kill everybody. Next up is going to be the Sniper loadout. This one is made to do one-shot Barracudas and have the Joker be played as more of a defensive backup weapon and keep you alive through those tough times that people are next to you and get lots of multi-kills and do a great job. And last but not least, if you guys would like to learn more about rushing from someone who actually, rushes, Hardy is a great choice. He's an awesome YouTuber and friend of mine that I think you could learn a lot from, especially with things like bear trap and other rushing with scout type stuff. And go over there, do what I do, subscribe, hit that notifications bell to all, and learn some stuff. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.